The second fundamental principle, to know the religion of Islam. With the relevant proofs, Islam means to submit to Allah through tawhid, surrender to Him through obedience, and rid oneself of shirk, polytheism. It has three levels: Islam, Iman, and Ihsan. Each level has pillars. First level, Islam. The pillars of Islam are five: the testimony of faith, bearing witness that there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Establishing prayer, paying zakah, alms, fasting the month of Ramadan, and performing Hajj to the sacred house of Allah. The proof of the testimony of faith is the saying of Allah Almighty. Allah testifies that none has the right to be worshipped except Him, as do the angels and people of knowledge. He is the upholder of justice. None has the right to be worshipped except Him, the Almighty, the All-Wise. Surat Al-Imran 18. It means that none is truly worthy of worship except Allah alone. No God is a negation of all that is worshipped other than Allah, whereas, but Allah is an affirmation of worship for Allah alone, without associating any partners with Him in worship or dominion. It is well explained and clarified by the saying of Allah Almighty. And remember when Abraham said to his father and his people, "I disown all that you worship, except the one who created me. He will surely guide me." And he made it a lasting word among his descendants, so that they may return to Allah. Surat Az-Zukhruf 26-28. And his saying, "Say, O people of the book, come to a common term between us and you, that we worship none but Allah and associate no partners with Him, and that we do not take one another as lords besides Allah. But if they turn away, say, bear witness that we are Muslims submitting to Allah." Surat Al-Imran 64. The proof of bearing witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah is the saying of Allah Almighty. "There has come to you a messenger from among yourselves. He is grieved by your suffering and is concerned for you, and is gracious and merciful towards the believers." Surat At-Tawbah 128. Bearing witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah means to obey his orders, believe what he reported, avoid what he forbade and warned against, and worship Allah only in the manner He instructed. The proof of prayer and zakah and the explanation of tawhid are clear in the saying of Allah Almighty. Although they were commanded only to worship Allah with sincere devotion to Him, being inclined to true faith, and to establish prayer and give zakah, that is the true religion. Surat Al-Bayyinah 5. The proof of performing Hajj is the saying of Allah Almighty. Pilgrimage to the house is a duty owed to Allah upon all people who are able to make their way to it. Whoever disbelieves, then Allah is in no need for the worlds. Surat Al-Imran 97.